A US Chemical Safety Board, Comissão de Segurança de Produtos Químicos dos Estados Unidos, emitiu um boletim de segurança em janeiro de 2006, instruindo os produtores de acetileno sobre os perigos de deixarem gás extremamente explosivos se acumularem em locais fechados. O boletim intima os produtores de acetileno a fazer e manter procedimentos e listas de verificações atualizadas, a treinar seu pessoal e a assegurarem-se de que o acetileno só seja expelido em locais seguros. O boletim de segurança da CSB seguiu uma investigação de uma explosão em 25 de janeiro de 2005, em uma companhia de serviços de acetileno chamada ESCO, que ocasionou a morte de 3 operários e feriu gravemente um quarto. O acidente aconteceu na fábrica da companhia, em Perth Amboy, Nova Jersey.
The accident at ASCO was a terrible tragedy. The force of the powerful explosion caused loss of life as well as extensive property damage. By understanding what happened, we hope we can prevent another such tragedy from occurring in the future.
Several things went wrong that caused this accident. Our investigation found that the facility design allowed acetylene to be vented into an unsafe location, a wooden shed. On the day of the accident, an incorrect sequence of operations and the failure of a critical check valve led to an acetylene explosion. The CSB has prepared a computer animation to help visualize what happened at the acetylene plant. Acetylene was produced at the ASCO plant through the chemical reaction of calcium carbide with water in a vessel known as an acetylene generator. The gas then flowed through pipes to cylinders for distribution to customers. Water was fed to the acetylene generator from either the city supply or from outdoor tanks containing recycled water. There was normally enough water pressure to prevent any acetylene gas from flowing backward through the water pipes, where it might find an opening, creating a danger of explosion. The water line was also equipped with a check valve, a safety device intended to prevent the reverse flow of acetylene through the pipes. In normal operation, water flowed through the check valve into the generator. Should the water pressure fall, a plug in the check valve was supposed to block the flow of acetylene. The recycled water was supplied from several large outdoor tanks. The tanks were connected by wooden panels, forming a shed. A drain valve on the recycled water line discharged onto the ground inside the shed. On the night before the incident, this valve was left open to protect the water line from freezing. The next morning, the acetylene generator was started up using the city water supply. The CSB believes that operators later shut off the city supply, opened the valve to the recycled water line, but then, for some reason, delayed switching on the flow of recycled water. Without water pressure, acetylene began to flow backward from the generator. The check valve was the only remaining safeguard to prevent acetylene from reaching the open drain in the shed. But on the day of the accident, the check valve didn't work. The CSB later found that the design of the valve allowed the plug to become misaligned, allowing acetylene to flow back into the water pipe. The gas flowed back through the check valve, through the recycled water line, and out of the open drain valve into the shed. The concentration of acetylene built up to a dangerous level. The CSB believes the acetylene gas most likely ignited when it contacted the hot surface of a propane space heater at the far end of the shed. The result was a violent explosion at 10:36 a.m., which pulverized the shed. The deadly blast wave struck the victims who were shoveling snow nearby. As you have seen, had up-to-date operating procedures been in place and followed, had the acetylene check valve been less susceptible to a critical failure mode, and had the facility been equipped with appropriate heating and electrical equipment, this accident would not have occurred.
O boletim de segurança da CSB descreve algumas práticas de segurança para o manuseio de gases altamente inflamáveis, como o acetileno. Gerente de investigações, Steve Selk.
When handling or manufacturing hazardous materials like acetylene, a high level of discipline should be applied.
Manter os procedimentos de operação atualizados. Fornecer lista de verificação aos operadores para ajudá-los a operar o sistema de forma consistente. Assegurar que os recipientes e as tubulações que contenham materiais inflamáveis só sejam abertos para locais seguros. Verificar fontes potenciais de ignição em áreas onde materiais inflamáveis possam ser liberados.
Another thing that CSB recommends is that facilities broadly interpret codes that may be applicable to their operations.
As normas nacionais de incêndio explicam como o aquecimento a baixa temperatura, como vapor, devem ser usados para locais que possam conter acetileno.
Finally, CSB cautions facilities about relying on check valves. Check valves can fail. Select a check valve that's appropriate to your application.
Além dessas medidas de manuseio seguro, a CSB emitiu 3 recomendações específicas endereçadas às companhias envolvidas e à OSHA. O Conselho recomendou que a ESCO implante um programa eficiente de gestão de processo de segurança, incluindo procedimentos de operação por escrito e listas de verificação, e assegurar que seus operários sejam treinados e estejam seguindo os procedimentos. O Conselho recomendou que a Rexart Incorporated, fabricante da válvula de retenção, informe os usuários sobre o incidente e que substituam as válvulas por outras que funcionem com segurança. E, finalmente, o Conselho também recomendou que a Administração de Segurança Ocupacional e de Saúde, OSHA, atualize seu padrão para o acetileno, que atualmente contém algumas disposições obsoletas. Membro do Conselho, Gary Vischer.
In summary, we at the Chemical Safety Board believe that following these recommendations and the other measures discussed in this safety bulletin will prevent similar accidents from occurring in the future.
Para ver o boletim de segurança da CSB sobre perigos do acúmulo de gases inflamáveis, está disponível online em csb.gov.